online social studies class for Primary 5. In our last lesson, we look at employment, underemployment, and unemployment. We learned that employment is a situation in which people have work which they do to earn a living. While unemployment, we said, is the opposite of employment. It is a situation in which people who are willing and able to work cannot get any job to do. We also considered underemployment. This occurs when people who are ready and willing to work are employed to do work below their capacity. For example, if a worker is employed to work for only 2 hours a day in a factory, after which he goes back home to be idle for the rest of the day, the worker is said to be underemployed. It also happens when the volume of work being performed by a self-employed person is too little to keep him or her fully occupied. E.g., when a petty trader is not being patronized enough by customers to keep him or her busy. Underemployment can also mean a situation whereby one is doing the job for which one is overqualified. For example, when a university graduate is driving keke napep, and when a medical doctor is selling petty or doing petty trading because there is no job, as it is sometimes the case in Nigeria. Today, we will be considering our main topic, which is electronic communication. Electronic communication devices. Before we begin, I would like you pupils to look around your house. What are the electronic devices around? Yes. With that in mind, we will move to the meaning of communication. What is communication? It is the process of passing information to and receiving information from other people. There are many devices which one can use to pass or receive information. And these devices require electricity before they can work properly. A television set, for example, a radio set, a GSM handset, a fax machine, a laptop computer. I believe you're using your laptop computer, desktop computer, etc. These various devices have different functions, but there is a common problem that some of these electronic communication devices experience. We have irregular supply of electricity, and this may not allow most of the electronic communication devices to function properly. Lack of technological knowledge always make it Lack of technological knowledge always makes it difficult to find good technicians to repair electronic communication devices when they got spoiled. And some of these electronic communication devices are very costly and expensive to maintain. Therefore, most people cannot afford the cost. You can think of other problems and add to the ones I've mentioned. But for every problem, there is a solution. Let's look at solutions to the problems of these electronic communication devices. Electricity supply should be regular. And not just be regular, electric supply should be made available to all parts of the country. And users of electronic communication devices should acquire the basic knowledge needed to operate the devices successfully. Also, modern communication facilities should be put in place to replace the existing outdated ones. How do we use these electronic devices well? They should be used regularly, and the user should learn how to use them properly. And there is what we call the manufacturer's instruction. It accompanies the devices. So users should try to read and understand that. Also, they should be maintained properly and prevented from water, dust, poor electric currents, and this will help prevent faults. You can drop your questions, and also your assignments for the week will follow. You'll find it on the platform. Children, wash your hands regularly and keep distances and stay safe.